Welcome to Truckers Safety Divas, the only weekly live show for women in the trucking industry. Started and created by Angie, Angela, and Brooklyn women truck drivers. Grab your favorite drink, invite your friends, and get ready for the show.
Okay, there we are. Sorry, I'm messing with new graphics tonight. How's everybody?
Doing good. Enjoying the California heat. Sarcasm, everyone.
Right? It's cold here. It's 62. I don't even know what state I'm in. West Virginia, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
It was a nice fall day for Texas. It was really nice today.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was on baby watch all day. Baby did not come. So that's good.
Dang it.
Because
So you said that they
heading
sent her
our
home
way
for bed rest or what?
Yeah, he ideally doesn't want her to have the baby till Tuesday because on Tuesday she'll be 37 weeks. And so he's like, keep that baby inside for just a little bit longer. And then we're heading there Thursday. So it's like, I don't want her to have that baby till I get there.
Well, this is my great nephew, Elias Clark. He was born yesterday.
Oh my gosh, look how tiny little peanut.
He's a little tiny baby.
Oh my gosh.
And
how big was he?
I don't know. I have the text, but it would take me forever to find it. So we'll just assume he was normal. I don't remember
that's the
him
important thing.
Oh, here we go. 7 pounds, 8 ounces, 19.5 inches long.
Wow, that's awesome.
And then 2 weeks ago, my niece had hers, and that's Antoine, and he was born, oh my goodness, I had the date here a minute ago. Yeah, he was born about 2 weeks ago. September 16th. So brother and sister had babies 2 weeks apart.
Wow. Is that what you're throwing a fit about? He's over. Larry's next to me in the passenger seat. I'm like, I keep hearing him saying, like mumbling underneath his breath. Oh, Brooke's trying to come back in. Hold on. I'm trying to see if she shows up.
So
but he's over here playing a game, and I guess he's not winning.
Larry.
I know he's not winning his game. What game
all
are you
the kids today?
I needed one more bubble, and I had 4 moves left, and it never dropped a bubble.
Oh Lord, he's playing Fish Dome, and it never dropped a bubble for him.
Gosh, Larry, we don't get mad. Okay,
I have
game, Larry.
I feel like an angel. Yeah, Larry, you don't get mad at the game.
Oh, I got mad all the time.
Yeah, do you see that light coming down my forehead? I was like, I don't know how to get rid of it. I look like an angel or something. I don't know. It's
just your halo.
It's like a halo of light.
Right?
I know. Let me try the other one. Oh, Lord. Where'd she go? She disappeared.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, that one's better.
That one's even more pronounced.
It's more pronounced? Okay.
Yep.
Dang truck. Oh, and I can't reach these lights either. So, it doesn't help. I'm so short. Okay. Oh, God. That's a lot of work, people. Okay. So we're gonna have Lori Underwood on here in a little bit. She's gonna join us. So tonight we're doing part 2 of talking about the apps that we didn't get a chance to talk about the other week. And we were just gonna try to have our guest on tonight. I don't want to say her name, but I do want to kind of give her a heads up. She was going to be our PTSD and anxiety guest that I've been talking to you guys about. And sadly, her sister passed away of COVID. So the funeral was actually today. So we will definitely be rescheduling with her. And we'll get that as soon as we can because we definitely want her on the show. So,
yeah.
Lori said, well, that's because you're an angel. How is Johnny?
Right.
How's Johnny doing? And maybe you should tell everybody what happened to poor Johnny.
He had a graceful ballerina type fall out of his truck, and he basically tucked and rolled, so he didn't hit the trailer next to him. When he fell, he just missed the step. So he bruised his hip really bad. Gets up and he's going to chain down this oversized load, and he reaches in the box to get his chains and binders out, and the load is on the passenger side hanging over by about 3 feet. And so he thought he cleared it, and no, he did not. And he's got like a big hole on the top of his head because he hit like the corner of a metal piece, and it was like a sharp corner.
All right, Johnny.
I know. I was like, oh my gosh, you can't be alone. I can't leave you alone.
And you're not with him, which makes it even worse, because at least if you're with him, you can make sure he takes care of himself. He doesn't go to sleep. You can be there to doctor him up. But yeah.
Right.
Our men, I swear to God. Okay,
I don't know what they do without us. It's amazing that they're alive still. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ain't that right, Larry? It's amazing you're still alive without us.
Sometimes.
No, it's okay. It's just it's putting like a halo of light right in front of my face. I don't know. There's nothing I can do. It's like it's.
There is.
Oh, Larry's gonna fix it.
Oh, boy.
You have to get out of the truck to fix it.
You know.
I know he's not listening tonight. He's playing his game. He'll probably listen to it afterwards. He normally sits in the back and listens to the show, and I'll hear him giggling back there. Are you gonna put a flashlight? I think he's gonna put a flashlight on me. Sorry, guys.
That's funny.
Yep, sure is.
Sure is. There we go. I love your hair and
thank
California. You. Yeah, you guys are all cute.
Yeah, look, I know she's getting ready for our cruise.
Yep.
It's getting lighter and lighter every time I see you. Okay, that is actually better.
That is better. Yeah.
Okay, you did. That is better. You did good. He's using a flashlight.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
We come up with creative solutions here, people.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I put it on low. It could be brighter.
No, I think it's perfect. Okay. Let's see. Carl was talking about what Johnny said. He said he didn't think the load was that close when he reached in there. Yeah.
That's what he said. Poor guy.
And if you guys watched the Trucker's View from last night, you'll see he actually goes out to the flatbed and shows exactly
everybody
where he is head.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dawn says talk about the
car fire.
Oh, the car fire.
Today.
Yeah, the one that you had today. Yep.
So I was on the phone with Lori. We were talking about stuff for the show tonight, and we're just chit-chatting away. And then all of a sudden, we were in a road construction area. I see all these cars like going all over the place. I'm like, what's going on? And the lady in front of me was in an older sedan. She had flames coming out both sides of her car, out of the bottom. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm honking my horn, and there's like 3 other cars around her honking her horn, trying to get her attention. So she finally pulls over, and I pull over, but I pull back just in case, it goes up in flames. Yeah, I don't want my truck to go up. So I reached down and grabbed my fire extinguisher, and I went running towards her. And I think what it was is she had oil leaking out from the bottom of her car, because once she pulled over, the fire started putting itself out all by itself. It just smoked forever and ever and ever, but it went out. I didn't have to use my fire extinguisher. But I was like, girl, I never ran so fast in my life with a fire extinguisher.
Wow.
She had no clue it was on fire. Me and this other couple, we pulled over, and the other couple, they gave her bottled water, and she was like, oh my gosh. She's like, I had no idea that I was on fire. I'm like, you poor thing.
Oh my gosh.
That's scary.
So I think Lori's on too. Hold on a second. Let's see what this looks like adding all of us to the stream. There we go. Okay. Hey, Lori.
Hi.
Hello.
We got 4 divas tonight. So Lori is going to talk in a little bit about our safety topic of the week, which is winter preparedness. Who wants to go for? We're talking about the big three tonight. We're talking about the big three apps as far as for truck drivers: Loves, Pilot, and TA. And who would like to go first?
I just want to say I like the new thing you got.
You do like it? Okay. He likes our new graphic.
Oh, good. I do too. I do too.
I love it.
Yeah.
No, I love it. I think it's great. No,
yeah, we're getting there.
I'll go first. Yep, exactly.
Okay, let me find your info here real quick. Okay, so Angela's going to talk about Pilot. All right.
Yep. Hopefully, talk about Pilot Flying J, and their driver rewards program is called My Rewards, and their app is Pilot Flying J on App Store and Google Play Store. And so when you open it up, it's going to ask you to sign in. You know, they want you to create a username and password. And that'll be so that you can use your points. You can get special rewards. You can get free drinks. You can sign up for showers, everything. So that's why it's got a username and password on it, okay? And the first thing that you're going to find when you open it up is it is going to tell you what your points are. Right now, obviously, I'm not working, haven't been fueling, so I'm getting 1 point per gallon. You can get that up to 6 points per gallon, depending on what promotion is going on. If you have fuel 500 gallons, that'll move you up to 4 points per gallon, and then you can go up from there, okay? Everything is based on how much you fuel, how much you use the truck stop. Then if you, down at the bottom, you'll see where it has different tabs: home, fuel, find, and rewards. Under the find tab, that's where you're going to find your locations. And obviously the states are covered. Into Canada, there's pretty much a Pilot or Flying J in every state of the U.S. and most of the provinces in Canada, okay? Then under your rewards tab, you're going to find all of the special rewards, and some of them are custom tailored. So if you buy a lot of coffee, you're going to get free coffee credit. If you buy a lot of sandwiches in the deli, you're going to get a free sandwich credit. Some of them are general, okay? There's all the shower credits are going to be listed there. You get birthday offers and credits every year. You can save up your points and redeem them for a big purchase item. And then every 10th fountain drink or coffee is free using the app. All right, and then the next tab that we have, if I can get it to work here, is fuel purchases and receipts. If you fuel using your rewards card, you can go back in and print a fuel receipt. If you lose it, you forgot where you did it, left it in the shower, threw it in the garbage, whatever, you can go back in and you can reprint a receipt. For us owner-operators, that's a lifesaver. I have had times that I go in and their printers are down and there's 10 people in line. All I have to do is email this to myself, okay? And then I can forward it to whoever I need it to go to, all right? And then the next tab is going to give you the store that you're at, location, their specials for the day, all right? This week at the one here in Corning, California, Saturday and Sunday, I can buy one, get one Dr. Pepper. And my brother would be happy with that because he loves that. Driver Appreciation Week, they had free drinks every day. It was a different drink, no purchase necessary. You can buy one, get one, or $1 off of most of the deli items any day of the week that you come in and look at those. All right. Their app is relatively easy to use. I have all big three apps, and Pilot Flying J is one of the easiest to use. So there's my spiel on Pilot.
I love Pilot.
I do too. That's one of my favorites.
Yep. Yeah. I wish I could. We don't have a choice. We have to only use TA or Loves.
Yeah.
I love Loves and I love Pilot, not so much TA. We'll
And
discuss
I'm the
that in a little
opposite.
bit.
Yeah,
You
I'm
like
the
TA?
opposite. I love TA. Their app could be improved for sure, but as
Right.
far as anything else, I love TA. I think that their showers are better. They're
Yeah.
definitely bigger, and they seem to be better maintained. But
No,
you know,
no.
it's a personal preference. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I have nothing against Flying J or Love.
No.
I also get a much better fuel discount at TA Petro.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah, the
so
only
that's
thing
my choice.
the only thing I don't like about the TA is I don't like the point system. Compared to Loves or to Pilot, you don't earn as many points on TA, but I do prefer to shower at TA and Petros too for that very reason because they're bigger. Usually they're
Yeah.
bigger. Usually the parking lots are bigger. Much easier to find a parking spot. You know, Love's parking lots tend to be the smallest out of the three,
Yeah.
but they all have their pros and their cons.
Oh,
Yeah, for
definitely.
sure.
And I
Yeah.
have never, I don't think, successfully gotten a parking spot at a Love.
Oh.
As country drivers, we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
That's
have
true.
to
Yes.
use what they say. So
Yeah.
Which ones do you guys use mainly, Lori?
he uses a lot of Loves and TA, I do believe.
Yeah, that's what we do too. TA is our first preference, and it's mainly because of the fuel cost, and then Loves for number 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. All right. So we will go to. I'm trying to make sure I have your because I know you sent me some new ones, Brooke. So we'll go to you, Brooke, and Brooke, you're going to talk about the Loves app.
Perfect. So this first slide is basically just showing you what the Loves icon looks like if you select it on your phone. So we can go ahead and go to that next one. Those next 3 that I sent you were just when I logged in today. They have a new thing saying, if you don't know about this, let's tell you that you can totally do everything remote when it comes to Loves and fueling. And they're saying,
Yeah.
if you don't have that information, you just click right here and go through it, and it'll show you everything that you need to know, including digital receipts and fueling from your wallet where your card, your fleet card or whatever is saved. So that's pretty handy dandy information. So that was in there when I first logged in today. That's normally not there, but it was there today. Like they're running a little bit extra promotion, trying to just educate people about what program they have. So that was pretty cool. So you can go ahead and go to that next slide. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, let me know when to switch slides because I had these uploaded a while ago.
Yeah, you bet. No problem. So at the top of this first slide, so when I log into my app, so I've got it also on my, tablet here, what you're going to see at the very top is welcome your name and just a quick view of your stats, like so that if you're in a hurry, you don't have to leave this page. It gives you your status. At the time I did that photo slide, I was at diamond status. We had 32 points, which is 32 cents or whatever. I think we'd used it. So we'd used all our monies in our bank. And we had unlimited showers, unlimited drink refills, hot and cold, and I didn't have any tire passes. And then also what you'll see is that you can click on the button right there. This is my profile. If you need to access that really quick, and then your barcode, because a lot of times they aren't giving out the little keychain scanners anymore, barcode scanners. And so if you're going digital only, as soon as you log in, that barcode is right there. So then the next slide, go ahead and go down. If you this is just scrolling down on that same page. So at the bottom, what I've done is I've circled what page we're on, which is the Loves home page. And so as I scroll down on that same page, it's basically telling me how many showers are currently available at that store that's closest to me. And I can do a digital check-in right now. I wouldn't even have to go to the cashier and check in and ask for a shower. I can digitally from my truck say, I'm ready for a shower. And if there's one available, you've got 10 minutes to get from your truck to the store and go ahead and it gives you the code right on your phone. And then also it tells you current fuel prices if that information is available. And then it talks about Love's Truck Care. And then go ahead to the next slide there, Ange. So, and then this is again still on that same homepage, just scrolling down farther. So at this specific location that was closest to my home, it tells me what food is there. It tells me Speedco's and Love's closest to my location anywhere within a certain mile radius. And then it has like some promotions and stuff at the bottom. Go ahead and go to that next one, Ange.
I got a question. So
You
is
bet.
Speedco part of Love's also?
Yes, they Speedco was purchased by Love's. So all of the Speedco
See, I didn't know
locations
that.
are now owned by Love's. And so your points and everything work at Speedco just like they do at the Love's program.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
thank
Okay,
you.
you just blew my mind. Mine is blown. That's pretty cool.
We love Speedco. We use Speedco a lot.
Yeah,
So
I love Speedco too. Yeah.
yeah. So on the bottom again, so I circled where we're at now. So if you kind of look, this is my profile. So if I actually select that icon down at the very bottom left, it's going to show my picture. It's going to show my status again. It's going to give more details of that basic information that it gave from the very beginning, right? And then again, I will scroll down farther. So go to that next slide, Ange. Number 5. And it's again just giving me more information. If I have a lost or damaged card, this is where I would click it. If I want to update my fleet card information under my wallet, that's where I would do that. If I need my fuel receipts, like Ange was talking about with Pilot Flying J, it's the same thing. There's a button right there. And then go to that next slide, Ange.
Oh, shoot. So there you go.
Oh, no, you're okay. Okay, so number 6, this is the bottom. So then you have a ton more information that is detailed. You can go to my info, manage Wi-Fi devices, inbox for all the notifications that you get from Love's, services and settings that they offer, help and contact information, my vehicle, my fleet, coming soon. So there's a bunch of information that I've noticed when I was doing the research on this app, that they're implementing a whole new set of services that they will have in their app, that you actually enter your truck number, all the things. And so when you go across the Catskills, when you all that information is already there. So that's pretty handy dandy. Go ahead and go to the next slide. So number 7, if we look, I'm still on my profile tab. And if we go up here to the receipts, and you can go ahead and just click to the next one, and I push that receipts button, here is an example. So it gives me all of my in-store purchases and fuel purchases regardless. Any purchase I made and I swiped my Love's card, the receipt is here. You can download it, you can have it reprinted, or you can digitally share it with yourself, or to somebody else. Okay, go ahead and go to number 9. So now if we go over to the deals tab on the bottom, you have all deals, and then it has categories broke down. And so you can go ahead and select through these next couple slides. These were all the deals that were up when I was going through the app at the time. And there's a ton at any given time. See, like right now, it's showing 15 deals daily, every single day. So there's a lot to offer. And they range in everything. So I'll give you an example of the ones that are going right now. The free Dr. Peppers are also with Love's right now, the buy one, get one free. And then there's another one that's when you buy any 2 Roller Grill items or tacos, you get a free Dr. Pepper. But they have a lot of buy one, get one free things. And then they have free stuff. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 free items just for swiping your Love's card. So, and that's daily.
Cool.
Yeah, and they're little things like a 16-ounce water, a Snapple. You know what I mean? I mean, there's just a lot of free things in there too. So anyway, there's those deals available as well. Okay, go ahead and go to the next one. Now 14. Okay, so at the bottom, if you select your stores icon, this shows my home in the middle, and it shows every Love's within a certain radius around me. Go ahead and go to that next one, Ange. On that same location, now I have selected the one closest to me, or the ones closest to me. And it's going to show me the Love's locations, the Speedco, and more details about each individual store, the store number, current price of fuel, etc. Okay, go ahead, Ange. Now, On the bottom right is the route planner. In here, you can input your current location, input your destination, and up at the top right corner, and you can add multiple stops, just as an FYI, so it can detail your route, right? And then once you put that or push that map route button, go ahead and go to that next slide, Angie. It details all of your trip and the loves on that route. So what we use that for is when you're planning where to fuel. I can look at all of those 8 loves right there and see what their current prices are and plan for the day.
That's cool.
Now, yeah, so now keep in mind too, there's a couple different things I want to point out. I didn't circle it. At the very top right, there's 3 lines that go straight up and down, you guys. That is to change settings and filters. Okay, so that's an option in these route planners. Go ahead and push that next one, Ange. So here are those filters. And you can clear all the ones that you have out, start over, but there's like you can look for a specific fuel type, a specific store type, specific services that you're looking for, specific food. You're craving Taco Bell and that's the only thing you want to eat, you put it in and you'll find the closest Taco Bell. So currently up here, I have every single truck stop and Speedco is one of the filters that's always on for me. That's what I want to see. Go ahead and go to that next one, Ange. So also the cool thing about it, so the first map I showed you guys was basically just like the Google Maps layout, right? But one of the other options under that filters and up at the next to the, not the 3 lines, but the next one over, it gives you the option how you want to view your map. So go ahead and go to that next slide, Angie. So this is the Google Earth view. So if that's easier for you on your trip, that's exactly what that would be. Okay, go ahead and go to the next one, hun.
I think that's all I got.
I was gonna say, I think that's it too.
Hold on, double check.
I'm pretty sure that was it actually. But yeah, that's basically Loves in a nutshell. For me, and for Johnny and I both, we prefer Loves. We get a pretty good discount through our fleet card. Not necessarily just the Loves discounts, but through the fleet card because we choose Loves. So they add an additional discount and a fuel surcharge back to us. And then also, hands down for me, I think use of apps, Loves is number 1. And that's because they're the newest out of all of them. And I think that's the only reason TA and Petro haven't quite caught up, is they're the oldest out of all the major truck stop, chains out there. They're just still trying to get caught up with technology. But Loves definitely has their app dialed in, and they are very big on rewards. You earn a ton of money, using their rewards program. So that's the Loves app in a nutshell, guys.
That's pretty cool.
That was awesome. Yeah, I like the Loves app the best out of everybody. I agree with you. They give you so many more rewards. Especially when you're fueling, you get more rewards. They get more freebies, more coupons, more discounts. And it's more user friendly, especially, a lot of the old timers that don't like to play on their phone. It's very user friendly. Pilot's gotten better over the last couple of years. I think so too. But,
yeah.
I heard during Driver Appreciation Week when I was in TA that they are going to be spending something like $20 million to be updating their app and their website. So I'm interested to see what's coming.
Right. Well, and that's kind of a show of the times too. Part of the reason that we pick Loves all the time is because they are a newer truck stop, and so sometimes you're rolling the dice on whether the TA is really good condition as far as their showers, or if it's older. With Loves, because they are so new, you have a lot less risk, it seems like. For me, the showers are smaller in most locations, I think, for sure. I definitely like the TA and Petro showers as far as size, for sure.
I do too. Some guy named Johnny Rogers, I don't know who he is, but he said, "Good evening to you, beautiful ladies."
Some hobo that's trying to stalk us.
Black him.
And we had a Christopher Sean Durham, and he said, "I have a question." Well, ask away. I haven't gotten the question yet, but he has one.
That's right.
So by the way, Brooke, I didn't want you to think I was being rude. I was trying to
good.
log into my TA app, and this is my spare phone, and I forgot my password. So all that was me having to reset my damn password again.
Oh,
I do that all the time. I always forget my
I understand.
password.
that's why I keep
Well, we were
everything
sitting
one password.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. There's so
We
many.
have like a variation. We have a variation of like, I think we have like 4 or 5 variations of like 2 different passwords. But yeah. Oh my goodness.
Right.
So mine was to do TA, and I do have to confess that I've only been using TA for 6-7 months or so. Prior to that, I used Pilot and Love strictly. But when we switched to Custom Critical, our employer, asked that we fuel a TA for the very reason that you said, Angela, because the fuel prices are much cheaper. And we're not an owner op, so I'm going to do whatever the boss says.
Right. Right.
So not my call. But when you log into the TA app, this is what it looks like. And I've got mine here as a cheat so I can look as I'm talking to you guys.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I know, because I can't see that. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is called, by the way, it's called Truck Smart. So if you go into your Google iStore or your Apple iTunes and you're gonna download it, it's called Truck Smart. Sorry guys, I probably should have showed you what the heck it looks like. Here we go. Oops. No. Okay. Anyway, it's a little white truck with a blue background. Sorry, I should have put that up there, but I didn't. But it's called Truck Smart, and their point system is called Ultra One. And so they have a gear system just like Love's does, and just like, but theirs is a little bit different. I actually wrote down all the information here. But on the front page, you'll see where it says Redeem Ultra One points. Now, this is what I don't like about the TA app versus Pilot and Love's. Pilot and Love's, if you want to go in and buy something from the store and use your points, you just have to show them a barcode. Or at Pilot, or scan your card. And at Pilot, you can even input just your phone number. But with TA, you have to hit redeem your Ultra One points. And I believe no, dang it, I know I put that up there. Sorry, guys. Trying to see here. Okay, so that's like our current points that we have. And then, okay, I didn't put it up there. Anyway, so I'll show you right here. So this is my Redeem Ultra One points. So anyway, if you go into the store and you want to buy something, you have to, it'll say, like, this is the store that you're at. And then it says dollars to redeem. And so you have to ask the cashier, okay, how much is my stuff? And she'll say $16.17. So you put in 16.17 and you hit next, and it'll come up with a little barcode. So she scans the barcode, then she has to input all the numbers. So you're taking all the time of those truckers waiting in line. It's like I hardly ever use my points if it's busy because I don't want to tick off other truckers. So that's my biggest beef with the TA app, is I really wish they would do better with that. Okay, my Google Assistant's going off.
Don't quote me, but I do believe in the TA there's also that like an ATM kind of thing.
Yep. They all have those.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Love's, Pilot, and TA.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say too. I was going to talk about that. So if you don't want to use your app, you can use your Ultra One card, just like Love's, just like Pilot. They all have their own individual cards. So if you're not a tech savvy person and you don't like to use your app, you can always use this. All the TAs do have what's called a kiosk that's usually located over by the showers. And on the kiosk, you can redeem points for a meal. You can get a free shower voucher. You can check your points while you're there. So if you're not an app savvy person, you can definitely do that. But I will say that what I have learned, and if your team like Larry and I, what you would have to do is go to the kiosk, redeem your shower, print out one receipt, and then go up to the TA and say, okay, I printed off this receipt, now I need another free shower because I need a team shower. It's just a pain in the patootie. Love's, I just walk in and go, I need a team shower. And they're like, cool, can I scan your barcode? Here you go. Here's 2 showers. Thank you. If you don't want to use your card, though, I do have to say with team showers, you can do the shower right on your app. There is an app, and of course, let me go back to the front page here. Right here where it says the fourth one, fifth one down, instant shower.
Yeah.
So if you click on instant shower, it'll say, do you want to use your Ultra One points or do you want to pay for a shower? And it'll tell you how much the shower is there. Now, if you're a team, you can reserve your shower here on your app, walk in and show them your phone and say, I've already reserved one shower. I need another shower because I'm a team, and they'll print you off a receipt. So that seems to be a little less time saving than having to walk up to a kiosk. Excuse me. The second one down, and I don't think I put it up, it's called Pump Smart. That's how you can fuel up. Now, I will tell you, we make sure my number's not on here. Okay, so our fuel card is an EFS, and that's what our provider fleet uses. You cannot use this card on the app, but we can use this card on Loves, and we can use it on Pilot, which I think is ridiculous. We've called like 3 or 4 times and talked to customer service, and there's a lot of fuel cards that you cannot use on the TA app, but that's supposed to be one of the things they're going to be fixing with this big update that they're doing. So another, I know. So when we go fuel, we have to actually swipe our card, or sorry, swipe our TA card, then swipe our fuel card instead of being able to do everything on our app like you can with, and
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's a pain. And not they do accept a lot of fuel cards, but when I was talking to the customer service lady the other day, she said there's so many fuel cards that they just don't accept right now. But with the new update, they will. So down at the bottom here, certainly go back. It has 4 little sections on the bottom. We've got sites, loyalty, and settings. If you click on sites, that's going to show you all the TAs and Petros within your area. This is one view. This shows you like a listed menu. And then this one, hold on, let me add Brooke back to the stream. I just heard her pop in. Okay. Welcome back,
Sorry.
Brooke.
Sorry.
You're fine. Oh, no, hold on. I got to remove your old one.
Oh,
there we go. Okay, you're fine. We're all switching spots. It's like the Partridge Family. Okay. So,
right?
I know. So this is the one view that shows you the local ones. You can also click on highway and state, and it'll show you. You can also click on map view, and this is going to show you all the TAs and Petros in your area. And then what you pretty much do is you take your little fingers right here, and you just go like this until you find the little blue dot of where you're at. I hate this map. With the Loves and with the Pilot, you open up the map and it says, you're right here. Here's Loves and Pilots all around you. You know, this one you have to like scroll and find that little blue dot that says you are here.
Oh, Lord.
It's frustrating. It's so frustrating. Okay, so this is what I was telling you. You can choose by highways or states if you don't want to do the whole map like I just did, which is a real humdinger. And then down at the bottom, if you click on loyalty, this is a page that shows loyalty. Up at the top, it's going to show you your balances. This is my current balances. Nothing to write home about. But so it'll show you. It's about enough for a couple of sodas. But anyway, so it shows you right now that we're in gear 5. We're currently, next month, are going to be in gear 2 if we don't start fueling a lot. And it'll show you. So I can't see, and I apologize, guys. I'm gonna have to turn on this light. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's. I know, I'm so short. So the Ultra One, the way theirs works is, stop laughing at me. If you fuel 750 gallons a month, you earn 2 points per dollar, and that's called Gear 1. Also, that you will earn Ultra One credits that are good towards showers. If you fuel over 1,250 gallons, you'll be in Gear 3. Again, you're earning 3 points per dollar. You're also earning Ultra One credits that are good for showers only. When you get to Gear 4 and you fuel 1,500 gallons or more a month, you'll be in Gear 4. You're still only earning 3 points. You don't go up in point value. However, you're unlocking the Ultra One credits. So the Ultra One credits at that point, when you get into Gear 4, you can use them to pay for a shower. You can use them to pay for reserved parking, or you can use them to pay for a meal. You get up to a $14 credit towards a meal. So that's a good thing about the Ultra One credits. When you do get up to over 1,750 gallons per month, that's considered max gear, which is currently what we're in right now. And at that point, you're earning 4 points per dollar. And and then you still can use the Ultra One credits. Now, the Ultra One credits, when you are in gear 1, 2, or 3, they expire after 7 days with the TA app. If you are in max, which is the number 5 level, they will expire after 10 days. You have to use your Ultra One credits. And the other thing with the TA, which I don't like, is they give you a max. You can only have 10 Ultra One credits in your account. Supposedly, when I talked to the customer service lady the other day, that will change in the new app. You can have more than 10 Ultra One credits. So okay, so gears 1 through 3, the only thing you can use your Ultra One credits on is to get a free shower. After gear 3 and you get into gear 4, then you can use them towards reserve parking, which is good because reserve parking at TAs is pretty costly.
Yes.
Breathe.
I think that's all right. I think that's it on that. Let me see if we have any. Yeah, we have lots of questions. Okay, so
I was
let me
gonna say,
go back
did
here.
Christopher come up with his question?
Yeah, exactly.
He did. He said, my question is, the soda companies are going to sugar-free. Are they also doing this in the truck stops like fountain sodas?
Yeah, there are some available.
Seen that. They're available, but they're not cutting out the regular ones.
No.
No, they're just adding 2, is what I noticed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They seem to be offering a better variety, too. I mean, they're offering iced teas and fruit punches and stuff like that. Angie, let's see, this is from Dawn. Do you blame Larry for so many Facebook accounts because he can't remember his password? If you look up my husband on Facebook, he looks like a freaking creeper. He's got 4 Facebook accounts because he loses his password.
Oh, how funny. That's so funny.
Oh,
and
Lord,
he's got
creeper.
Next week's a truck review. Let's talk about
Larry
our
Bonk.
account.
That is so funny.
When we started dating and I looked him up on Facebook, at that point he had 2 accounts. And I'm like, why does a guy have 2 accounts? And they're both pretty much the same. He's like, because both my daughters made me a Facebook account and I couldn't remember the passwords.
Oh, Lord.
So, oh, well. Sheila Long says, my hubby says the TA sucks and he likes the Loves better.
Yeah.
I'm with him.
I do like Loves
I'm
better.
with you. I do think the TA's... I do too, and I think TA is going to try to make some improvements, but boy, it's been a long time coming.
Well, and I think that they are huge stores. Like most of their stores are big, and they have a lot more like general merchandise. So for that, I really love TA's, Petros, and even Sap Brothers. Over in Salt Lake City, those are my favorite. We could go on and on about the Sap Brothers toilets.
Too.
I mean,
oh my God!
Yep.
Can I just tell you? I had my first experience with the Sap Brothers toilet about 3 months ago.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry, but who needs a man when you have a Sap Brothers toilet?
There you go. Okay.
Okay. Holy
crap, that was amazing.
Oh no.
It's crazy.
I love the Sap Brothers bidet. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
I've
never been on one before.
I've done it once, and I went in there. I'm like, what the heck is this contraption? I went out. I'm like, James, you won't believe what was in that bathroom. He's like, what?
Yeah, I told Johnny, and he was like, what the hell? We're getting gypped.
It's kind of intimidating.
Yeah.
I think I can wash my own booty. Thank you.
Oh, but it feels so good, Lori.
Especially Lori.
Especially when it's like blow drying you. You're like, oh yes, oh yes.
Oh yes.
Oh my shit. Oh my hell, that's funny shit.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right, so Chad, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He has a very good question. Yes, you can use these points. As a matter of fact, my dad's an RVer, and we had to explain to him all about the points cards too. But yes, if you're an RVer, by all means, get those points because you use a lot of fuel.
That's right.
It depends on your vehicle, though. I don't know if it works on regular unleaded. I think it's only diesel.
That's true. I think you're right.
I double check, Chad. Double check. I think it's only diesel.
I
think you're right.
Flying J has actually an RV card.
Oh, there you go.
It works. Now, obviously, they don't get the showers, but they do get discounts and they get freebies and that kind of stuff.
Oh, good.
The
That's
Pilot
good to
Flying
know.
J, I do know that. Yeah.
I'm
That's
writing
good to
that
know.
down for my dad. Thank you.
There you
There
go.
I did not know that.
Flying J.
Okay, see, I've learned 2 things tonight. I've learned about speed code, and I've learned that Pilot has RV cards.
There you go.
Okay,
What
now
have
we
you
know.
learned?
Something else in a minute.
Hey,
That's
Larry.
funny.
Brooke's daughter Amber says it's okay, Larry. I am the same way. I have many Facebooks too.
You know what? I seriously had to go through and delete like 4 for Johnny Dean when we got married.
Oh my
Same
god.
reason. He forgot all his passwords, and I'm like, oh my hell. I had to like contact Facebook, and he still has one out there that I can't get them to delete. So
Oh
it's
my
James
gosh.
forgets his like passwords all the time too. I'm like, really, babe? I told you to write them down.
yeah.
It's a guy thing, I think.
I think so.
Why write them
For
down when I
guys.
can just ask you what they are?
Exactly. So this is from Melissa, and before I read her comment, which you guys can all read, I want to say congratulations to our girl because she had her first book signing today.
Yay.
And she had such great success.
I'm so
Sorry.
excited. She says, I love TA or Petro parking lot for the late night parking. There's always parking late at night there. Yes, there
I
is.
agree.
They're so big. I mean, it's hard to find a
agree.
TA or Petro that's completely full. You can usually find a spot. Let's see. Mike said, oh my gosh, we got so many comments that just came in. Mike said, I like Love's truck stops. Amber said, oh my God, you ladies are so funny. I love it.
Thank you.
Okay. Chad said his RV
Chad, there
is
you go.
diesel.
There you go.
Yeah, so it would
Yeah.
work for sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
it would.
get those points. Get those
That's right.
points. Let's see. Store them. Brandy said, yeah, store those passwords. Larry doesn't have a memory. He just can't.
Forget where I put 'em.
Everett said, hello, ladies. I have a question. Do you fuel up when it gets to half? We do in the wintertime. We don't ever let it go below a half, ever,
Yes.
because you don't know if you're going to get stranded on the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
James
exactly.
never lets it go below a half either.
Yeah, it's
I do let it go below half. It just depends on what the situation is, obviously. If I'm
Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
to get somewhere for
Right.
Yes.
a fuel price or whatever it is that I need, then yeah, definitely I don't have a problem with it. But in the wintertime, definitely I don't let it get below half.
Right.
you're trying to get out of California because the prices are so high. You're like,
Yeah.
I need to get to Arizona.
That's the time when we're running on like quarter tank, is trying to get our ass out of California.
Or
California fuel
it's
prices.
shower day. It's shower day. I gotta pee. I'm hungry. I need fuel and a shower. I am going to go all the way
until I get to where I can
You're
do all four.
hangry.
That's right.
Yes.
I'm hangry. Exactly.
Yep.
Gary just said, and we learned that Angie likes Sat Brothers restrooms.
They are the bomb diggity. I mean, Gary, I don't know what to say. She's not lying.
Gary, we want to be informative and educational, okay?
That's right. We want to let you know what we're doing when we're in there for 30 minutes.
Right.
Yeah,
It's the truth. Brandy said, store your passwords in your phone.
That's
You'll
so
still
funny.
lose it.
You're right.
Okay, let's
Common
see.
sense. I mean, come on.
I know. Carl said after so long, Facebook deactivates an account that's not used after a set amount of time. He's got accounts that have been active for 7 years.
Yes, so does Johnny. He has one that's been there for like 8, 9 years. So I don't know that that's accurate.
Oh my
all the
God.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Lori, I'm going to let you have the floor. Lori is doing our safety topic of the week, and we're talking about winter preparedness because, like it or not, winter is coming.
That's
Okay,
right.
Before I start, I do have a story of us from last winter. We got stuck for 5 days. We're at West Memphis, Arkansas, on the Warner Terminal. You couldn't leave. Nobody could come in. Nothing. So James had to walk a mile in the snow, in the cold weather, to the store and everything. So this is why this is really important. The other thing that we learned is if you have pets and it's ice cold, put Vaseline on their paws, their pads, and it helps them not to get freeze-born.
Oh, that's a good idea. Because my doggies, I try to put a little socks, and they're like, yeah, screw that. It ain't happening.
Nope.
So Oh, see, I just learned something new. I'm so excited.
It's getting written down, Lori.
You all have
Right
pets,
now.
you know?
Yes.
So, the main things you really want to worry about, of course, is like warm clothing. Because I'm sorry, even though you got a heater in that truck, if it's 1 below, it's still cold as heck in there.
Cold.
Yes.
You want gloves, hat, ear protection, that kind of stuff, because that's cold as it can get. Extra blankets, guys. It doesn't hurt to have the extra little blankets in that truck. Winter boots or something that has good traction, because you don't want to be falling in that black ice. I can tell you, I did, and it was pretty embarrassing. I'm like, oh crap, did anybody see?
I did the splits last winter. I didn't mean to, but I did the splits.
Right.
I can picture that one. Okay. You want food in your truck, but food that you don't have to cook.
Yeah.
Because if you're stuck there for a couple days, and if you're running low on fuel, you can't run that truck,
Yep.
Right.
Extra water, of course. Extra water is always important anytime. Pet supplies. Pet supplies is a big thing. Especially, of course, if you have pets. All right, so must keep items that you should keep always on your truck, and me and James discussed this. First aid kits. You never know when you're going to get in an accident or somebody's going to get in an accident in front of you, like with Angie today,
Yep.
Flashlights and batteries, your CB. Make sure you have a CB and it's running. Even though a lot of times it just sounds like they got rocks in their mouth when they're talking.
Use it. Not just a decoration.
Right? Hey, it might be pink, but it's pretty. Weather radio or weather app. Those are highly, highly important. Oh my goodness, my phone. I'm sorry, ladies. My phone is.
That's okay.
But, check your truck for winterization. Very, very important. Anti-gel.
Yep.
You want extra windshield and
Nebraska
washer
in the
fluid.
winter, you better
Right.
have some anti-gel.
Right.
Holy shit. That was an experience for us.
Buy those big huge things.
Mhm.
Lots of them. Stock up.
Diesel 911.
Yep.
Extra windshield fluid. Okay, so if y'all don't know, de-icer. There are 2 de-icers out there. One is for your windshield washer, and then one is for your locks.
Yep.
So there's 2 different types. Okay. We got stuck once, and it took hours to get a tow truck. So, highly, highly important. Sand or kitty litter.
Oh, yeah.
Melt that snow. Melt the snow. A small shovel, like the military shovel, where you can fold it up.
Mhm.
Extra set of windshield wiper blades, window scraper, chains, and then, of course, the most important thing of all, double check your chains. Make sure they're all good before you go put them on those tires.
That's right.
So that's pretty much what I have tonight. But just start stocking up now, because Halloween's coming and it's going to start really getting cold, y'all.
Yeah.
And I know a fact right now, Montana's getting snow.
I was just going to say, I saw a video that a couple of passes in Wyoming and Montana were getting snow just this week.
Already, and they get really bad. Really, really bad.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to go and do a quick commercial break because I have not done any, and I apologize. But I want to come back. I want to come back and talk about, because you mentioned weather apps, and that was actually one of the things that we didn't. So we'll talk about that in just a second. Give me 2 seconds.
Don't forget to visit our newest show, live streaming on Facebook every Friday night at 7 p.m. Central. It's The Guys Show, A Trucker's View. The Trucker's View is a show starring our 3 guys who know a lot about the trucking industry, with over 60 years combined between them. It's a show with Pat, Larry, and Johnny every Friday night at 7 p.m. Central. Come see what new topics that they will discuss. what questions they will answer, all about the trucking industry. You will never know what you're going to learn or hear. Don't forget to stop by and visit us at A Trucker's View today.
Okay, Larry's over here going, I'm freezing. You're living with a woman who's going through menopause. Deal with it.
Get a blanket, Larry.
Okay.
Right? Grab a sweatshirt, Larry.
So you had mentioned some weather apps, and I just wanted to bring up I only have pictures of 2 of them, but there's 3 of them that I recommend. Actually 4. The Weather Channel is a decent app. What I don't like about the Weather Channel is it's got a lot of advertising on it. So I actually kind of recommend AccuWeather more than I do Weather Channel. However, Weather Channel is a good resource. The other one that's a good one is My Radar. It's a free app as well. That one's pretty good if you're just looking for basic radar information. It's very detailed. I use it for my trucker safety info, and it's really good. The other one, let's see if I still have it on here. I think I do. Aha, there we go. Wind Compass, especially for all my folks that are going to be driving through Wyoming this winter. Wind Compass is a lifesaver. It will show you what the actual wind is, but it'll also show you the gust of wind and give you an idea of whether or not they're going to be shutting down Highway 80 in Wyoming, which happens a lot in the wintertime.
Yes, it does.
Oh my gosh.
I do suggest driving a little slower during the winter because you see so many accidents.
Yes, and don't tailgate.
Accidents.
Don't tailgate.
I think last winter in Wyoming, it was a 30-car pileup, and most of them were truckers.
Yeah, and then they were on the highway there for, I think it was almost over 48 hours, a lot of them. So you're thinking, if they didn't have enough fuel or enough food, like you said, or for their pets, there was, yep. And that was just last winter. That happened twice. It happened 2 different times in Wyoming last year. Yeah. And both times they were on the highway for between 24 and 48 hours. So, and in Texas, when Texas had the ice storm last year, there was tons of truckers that were stuck on the side of the roads and on the highway. So, and we lost our Texas girl.
She's back. Internet is like going crazy tonight.
A lot of this is learning by mistakes,
Yes.
Because we didn't know everything either. And then the winter hit and we're like, oh God, what do we do now?
Yeah. The other thing I was going to say, I noticed when I was at home, and I just noticed today when I was in the pilot, they're starting to put out those hand and foot warmers, those ones that you stick. They're like 99 cents. They're way cheaper for you guys to get them at Walmart and Walgreens, and you're paying $3 and $4 for them here at Pilot. They were 99 cents at Walmart, but we keep those on our truck, and then we just stick them in our gloves or we stick them in our shoes if we have to go out for a long period of time. And 99 cents to save yourself from getting hypothermia, it's worth it.
Exactly.
I didn't mean to show you my booty.
So Chad, yes, there are certain states that do require that you carry chains. Colorado's a big one. Oregon, Washington. Right. Yeah. And matter of fact, the chain laws went into effect September 7th. So for my truckers who don't have chains on your trucks, get them on there before you get a ticket because they don't joke around with those tickets. Yeah. Chad.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Chad said that he loves My Radar. It's an easy to use one.
Yes.
I was gonna say that I do know. Well, I can't speak for every company driver, but if they work for Warner, there is a way to buy your own chains, so you don't have to always go through Warner to get them.
Oh.
We have our own.
Yeah, chains they're not cheap. We had to buy them last year. Well, our boss bought them, but we had to get them. They were $350 to have full set of chains on your truck. It's pretty costly. Lori, you have a question from Dawn. She wants to know, what is the #1 item that you have to pack for Princess Rhinestone and Bobo? You should explain for our viewers who Princess Rhinestone and Bobo are.
Well, I mean, I can go get Princess Rhinestone. She's sleeping, but I can go get her.
I think you need to wake her up. I think she is a diva, right?
Right?
I'll put up this comment while we're waiting. Always Gary said, always have a really good sleeping bag. Yeah, exactly. Have extra extra clothing period, extra jackets, extra socks, boots, extra gloves, because they're gonna get wet and muddy and nasty, and you're not gonna have time to do laundry all the time. So it's always, especially in the wintertime, have lots of extra. I think that's a big keyword. Extra.
Steve's sitting at home going, not for her, not for her.
I was just going to say,
so,
and Angela and I, our chains are probably a pile of rust.
Yes, they are. Yes,
because
they are.
A lot of the freight that we haul, we're not allowed to put chains on our tires if you're hauling a jet engine. So
yes.
Correct. Oh yeah, we've already had that discussion. They're in a pink, of course,
right.
crate sitting in the warehouse, and they will get put in the trailer somewhere, and that's where they're going to stay.
That's just where they hang out. Yeah.
That's where they hang out in the winter.
I think she's a little moody. A typical woman.
There's Princess Rhinestone.
And
she's Princess Rhinestone. You love me or not? Ooh, ladies. Hi.
And Bobo is James's counterpart, and he's a troublemaker. If you follow Lori, her Facebook page, and she streams on Trucking Life with us, but her Facebook page is Rolling with the Underwoods, and you will see Bobo getting into all kinds of trouble, like swinging from the ceiling fans, trying to put bleach in the coffee pot.
Driving a forklift.
Oh, today you want to drive a forklift?
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Rhinestone. She's my glam girl. She loves her makeup. She loves her shopping with me. Right?
Of course.
Right. And we got to go get our nails done. They need to be painted. Look. There's nothing.
I need to get mine done again.
Mine are horrible. Don't worry about it.
What color do you get your nails done, Lori? I forgot to ask you.
Right, orange.
For Halloween.
For
there
Halloween.
You go.
That's right.
She was good.
Come on, ladies, come on now. Gotta
She
get
was
that
gonna
fall stuff going.
I just got French tip going on.
I like French tip.
Yeah.
Those are cute. That's kind of what those are.
Canned hams going on.
Orange
That's what I
French
have.
tip.
That's why I've got these, and is because they're little and they're strong.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I got to be able to do shit with my fingers.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
then you wouldn't have been able to do anything with mine then, because they were super stinking long.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Lord, no. Claws, baby, claws.
Amber said, or get an electric blanket. That only works if you have an inverter. If you don't have an inverter, that won't work. But that's a good idea.
It depends on the size of the inverter. Inverter also,
too.
if not, you blow that fuse.
Yep.
Okay, so I just got a baby update while we're sitting here doing the show.
And
you got a baby?
So, baby's gonna be coming very soon, I think. I'm getting, like, my phone is going crazy. So I would say probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. So
when are you gonna be there?
Thursday.
Oh goodness.
I told her cross her legs. Wait till I get there.
Exactly. Hold that baby in.
Oh, honey, it don't work that way now.
Right?
Okay,
We'll
Patty said
together then.
Yeah, tie them together like a turkey. We'll tie her up like a little turkey.
There you go.
Patty said, sounds like you girls are doing what we do in Vermont, is just like driving a car or truck in the Vermont's weather. You need to all be safe in Vermont weather. I've only been to Vermont once, and it wasn't in the winter, but yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Let's see. Hey, Brooke, are you allowed to explain why jet engines are exempt for the chain laws?
Absolutely. And you can back me up on this, but what we were told is that there's a reason we have to have air ride suspension trailers, and you can't throw chains, because if you do, you could throw the jet engine out of sync. That's what we were told. Is that what you understand, Angela?
Yeah, the fan blades are calibrated.
Yes.
And so the boom, 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 boom of the chain on the tire actually messes with that calibration.
Yeah.
And so that it's not that they're exempt, Chad, because you're still required to have them. The thing is that we cannot put them on.
So what it is,
chains are so if chains are required, we actually have to pull over and stop.
we have to pull over and
wait.
stop. Yes.
Yeah, we have to
until
wait
it's
until
not.
the restrictions are lifted.
Yes.
Yeah, correct.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's kind of the rule of thumb Larry and I have gotten to. If the weather is so bad that we have to pull over and put chains on, we're pulling over and just stopping.
Yeah.
We're not going to do it. Not going to do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
No load is worth me ruining the truck or getting into an accident. That's my philosophy.
No,
And that's how
not.
we feel too. They're there
Yeah.
to get us out of a situation, but we're not going to get ourselves into a situation.
That's right.
Yeah.
And see, I'm not an owner op like you guys, but that's like one of the very first questions I've ever asked every single person I've gone to work for. I'm like, what is your philosophy about wintertime? I said, if I
Yeah.
feel unsafe and I pull over, are we cool? Or are you going to yell at me and say, the load's got to get there? I said, because it won't work for you if you do that.
Right.
Yeah.
And no load is that important if you're not safe.
Exactly.
Sorry.
No.
Jane,
No.
I promise you, as soon as I get pictures of the baby, y'all are gonna know about it.
That's
Okay,
right.
my three girls here are gonna know before you guys, but you'll know right afterwards. I promise.
That's right.
Give me just a second, guys. I want to do one more commercial break, and then I want to come back and talk about the commercial because it affects all of us. If I can find it. Here we go.
Treat a Trucker campaign is something that Larry and Angela Baum started a year and a half ago during the COVID crisis, when truck drivers couldn't find open places to eat. Sadly, a poll just released yesterday said 78% of truck drivers are again facing the same dilemma. This time it is due to staff shortages due to COVID. Please visit us on Facebook at Treat a Trucker and gift a free meal to a truck driver today. Say thank you for supplying America with a free meal. Again, visit us on Facebook at Treat a Trucker.
Okay, sorry, I was trying to find all my gift cards. I got so many of them. I don't know where my Walmart ones went. Oh, here they are. Okay, no. Aha. Okay. Ooh, I need to put that away. That's not a gift card. That's my debit card. Okay, so these. So we have been. I know. So just so everybody understands how the Treat a Trucker program works, Larry and I started this a year and a half ago, back when COVID started and people were having a hard time finding food. And so we started out by giving Subway cards, Subway cards and Denny's cards. And they each have a $10 value on them. And then Johnny, Brooke's husband, had the genius idea that him and Brooke wanted to hop on board, and then Angela wanted to hop on board, and then Lori and James wanted to hop on board, and we don't want to leave out Pat and Heather. And now Terry, who we have been doing the fundraiser for, she would like to hop on board too. So now we've got 9 truckers throughout the United States that are going to be handing out gift cards. Right now, all the gift cards are from donations from you guys, and we appreciate it. So right now I've got a couple Subway cards. I've got a couple Amazon cards because we got a couple $15 Amazon cards because we thought, truckers going to start doing Christmas shopping, and it might be nice to give them a little extra to do some Christmas shopping. And then the other thing we got to thinking is we got them some Walmart gift cards because so many of the places in our truck stops are starting to close at 5 or 6 o'clock at night. This would allow them to go out and get some groceries. So I don't think you guys understand how hard it's becoming right now. A lot of the especially within the last 2 months, a lot of the truck stops are closing early, and it's not because the truck stops want to close early. It's because of staff shortages. They can't get enough people to fill these positions, and so the people that it's affecting is our nighttime truckers. Well, our nighttime truckers need to eat too, and when the restaurants are closing down at 5 or 6, it really limits their ability to eat. So it's becoming a big crisis once again. It's been in the news. All you have to do is go to Google and read it. So we appreciate everybody sending us money, and we we post on Treat a Trucker, which you guys can find on Facebook, where every dollar goes. So every time we buy gift cards, we show you the receipts.
Yep.
I send money to Brooke. Brooke goes out and gets gift cards. I send money to Angela, which I haven't yet because she hasn't been on the road. But I'll send money to Lori and James. They show exactly where that money goes. So you guys know where every single dollar goes.
Everything.
Yes.
So I
we
do
want
want to mention to everybody, if y'all don't know about the group, we're Rolling with the Underwoods, we do something special in there to give back for our truckers. We are doing a once-a-month drawing for your Truck of the Month, and we're doing a once-a-month drawing for a Trucker of the Month, and they get free gift cards from us also.
Cool.
Great.
So I wanted
Do
to
I
put that out.
qualify?
Of course you qualify. You just gotta enter your stuff.
Right.
That means post a truck, honey.
Right.
The other fun thing we're doing for Halloween. So join the group, guys, because Halloween's coming. We're doing a photo contest for the adult and for your fur baby.
Well, Angela and I are going to be together for Halloween, and I've already got my Halloween shirt, and I got a Halloween headband. So we'll take some pictures for you.
Post it.
Hopefully by Halloween evening we're going to be toasty.
Right?
That's right.
And I mean drinking.
Right.
Well, I don't know. Those pictures might be really bad then. They might be a little risque.
Well, the best part about it is I got free Wi-Fi with this cruise because they canceled our cruise last year for COVID. So we'll be able to stream with you guys all weekend.
Oh, there we go.
Oh no! Hey, wait a minute. What happens on the boat stays on the boat, Angie.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
Well, then that's another bonus.
I'm Larry and I had a really good idea. Not that everybody needs to know this, but what the heck? So my birthday is in May, and it's going to be the big 5-0. So I think we're talking a family cruise with all you guys. I think we need to plan that.
Fun. That would be
Mine
great.
is in January.
No.
I'm 5 months older than you are, honey. I'm gonna hit it first, okay?
Now I'm sorry, I don't know about that because I don't know if you want to see all this in the bathing suit.
Oh, who cares? We'll be so drunk it don't matter.
That's right. It won't matter.
It won't matter. Look at us.
Right.
You're smaller than me. I've met you in person, so don't go there, girl.
Little belly here says hello.
Good.
Oh wow!
Got one too.
I bought a brand new swimsuit for this cruise. Okay.
Me too.
Sexy lady.
So we have a very long comment, but it's from our very special lady, and I want to make sure I read it. It's Miss Rita Odell, who, by the way, had a birthday this week. Happy birthday,
she
Rita!
did. Happy birthday, Rita!
Happy birthday!
She said, "Good Saturday evening to you all, ladies. Sorry I missed some of your show. Sounds like fun. I hope you're having a good show. I had a great birthday on Thursday, September 23rd. Oh, she got lovely flowers from her son and his wife, and my 2 Arkansas sisters, and some birthday cards. So I was blessed. Lots of greetings, kind words, and comments. Oh, shoot. There we go. Sorry. Kind words and comments. I was so happy on my day. 75 is a good number for me, and I'm thankful God has brought me this far. Hugs, love, and God bless of you all." So for those of you guys that may not know Rita, her husband, Johnny, was a truck driver, and he sadly passed away 3-4 years ago. And so she is the absolute sweetest girl. She talks about Johnny all the time, how much she misses him, and we just love Rita.
Yes, we do. And she's not very far from me. She's just south of Fort Worth over in Claiborne, Texas.
Ah, I want to meet her.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Oh, Dawn, we love ya.
Dawn said, "A special thank you to all you ladies for providing me laughter and support over these last 3 months while I was covering for shoulder surgery. I love and appreciate you all. I deeply miss you." Dawn is going back to work on Monday. We're going to miss her too. But you can still watch us on Saturdays. You don't work on Saturdays, Dawn.
That's right. Or watch the rerun.
Right.
And yeah, we're still funny in reruns, just because it's not live. Yeah.
I do want to let everybody know that we do stream. We're just not streaming on the road yet, but come and get to know us. We want to connect with y'all before we get out there. We want to build a relationship. So come get to know us.
Lori and James are streaming on Trucking Life. Angela's going to be streaming in a little over a month.
When I get back.
So, and Pat and Heather. So stop on over to Trucking Life and see everybody streaming. Sorry, Rita just said thank you for your kind words, Angie, and all of you girls. You are my besties for sure. Is there anything else we need to mention before we go tonight?
Well, you did mention the PTSD thing, but do you maybe want to touch on suicidal?
Yeah, tonight or our upcoming show?
We can do an upcoming show, or you can do some tonight if you want. I can kind of tell my story if you want.
I actually think I would like to have you on the show maybe next week, because we don't have a topic for next week, I don't think, because the girl who I originally had scheduled, her sister passed away. So yeah, we'll touch on, since it's an hour and 15 minutes now, we'll touch on that next week.
We'll do that.
So, all right. And I will post in trucker safety info too about that, so that if anybody else, wants to join us or wants to share their story and doesn't want to be on air, we can also share your story without having to give out your name. So
I did post a story in Trucker Safety Divas.
Yes. Yeah, Lori posted her story today in Trucker Safety Divas. So if you want to get to know a little bit about Lori, be sure you visit, and be sure you invite your friends and your family members to come join us at Trucker Safety Divas. You can find us on Facebook. It's an all-female group. Sorry, guys, we don't allow men in there because we want our women to feel safe and comfortable to talk about whatever they want. You do not have to be a truck driver to be in our group, but it is a women's only group. So invite your friends, your mother, your sister, and come join us.
Absolutely.
Yep. All right. Good night, everyone. Good night. Bertram says good night, everyone, and keep in touch. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
We appreciate it, y'all.
Good night.
Love you guys.
We appreciate everybody. Yep. And we will see you guys all back here next Saturday at 7 p.m. And don't forget, the guys are going to have their show on Friday night at 7 p.m. also. It's called A Trucker's View. So if you have not visited them on Facebook, please go visit them at Trucker's View. Give them a like, a thumbs up, follow them, because they are getting better and better every single week. So we are very proud of our guys.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, ladies. Be safe. Have a great week.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.